Back to Magic the Gathering Forge adventure, where I'm just sour at the moment for what good luck, thanks. What was going on in Arena. I'm definitely not staying in that place, good lord. Mm, oh god. I just I don't know why they can't do, because they have certain standards and whatever of decks. Just like if you want to sit there and say these are only uh standard decks that like are unmodified, then this is what you use, this is what everybody use. Everyone's on equal playing grounds. But nope, just gotta be able to do it. Like have people that been playing for a while and getting all their stuff, and having all the good cards to just do whatever they want. I don't know. I'm just being sour, it's just it's easier to get things. Well, I mean, talking about easier to get things, I sat there and bought a stupid bundle to get the Swords of Power, and can't use them. Don't know what format I could use them in, but I can't use them. I'm unable to get them in a deck, so I don't know. I'd rather be here in my nice Forge playthrough where I can just fight things and play Magic with all the cards. And everybody has all the cards. And they all have access to all the cards. Well, I guess I can't say everybody because the NPCs just play whatever what they play with, but still. They have newer cards as well, which I feel like I'm going to go to settings real fast and generate archetype decks instead of genetic genetic AI decks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and resume. So I don't know if these are like the Yetis that are in the snowboarding game from the 90s. Just chase after you when you pass by them in the woods. I don't know if what the actual changing that up does. So I'll just deal with it. Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get a mountain. 2 mana. Get out. Helm. Power up our cleric. Attack with our cleric. They're gonna get a tap land, do nothing else. We have 3 mana open. Let's get our Samurai Katanas out because he'll get haste. And then we're going to power up our cleric. And we're going to alpha strike. And hit him for 9. Cool. They're going to get a 1/1 death touch out. We are going to shoot that down because that is a problem. And with 2 mana, let's get out the short bow. And then we're going to power up our cleric. We're going to alpha strike, shooting down your 1/1 and win the game. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being annoyed or whatever. or sore loser because I'm losing so much. I don't mind losing games of Magic, but I'd like them to be close. I don't want them to be just, I get destroyed. I should have done this better, and I know that. I could have easily got a mountain out with this, and then played a creature last turn, but I didn't. Alright, plains down. Let's get our knight out. And then we'll attach the bow to our knight. Attach the bow. There we go. Alright, they're going to get a spirit out. That's a 2/3. It was a 1/1. Why is it not a 1/1? Oh, they ascended it. Okay, so they play it and then they powered it up, basically. We need to lightning bolt it. Excuse me. And let's get out our short. Let's get our short bow. And we'll attack for 2, shooting down their mana ramp. They're gonna get an Ice Fang, 1/1 Death Touch with flying. We're gonna get rid of that 2. Excuse me. Thankfully, we already got the bow attached. Let's get a samurai out. Let's attack for 2, shooting down their 1/1. They're gonna get another 1/1 down. Mountain down, 4 mana. Bow's 1. Let's attach the bow. And then 3, let's get our lizard out. Let's Alpha Strike, shooting down their 1/1. They take 5. Let's attach the lizard to our samurai. We'll get our artifact lever out, Alpha Strike, and win the game. There we go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright. Pass. Get cards. Open cards. I got pixel arted land. Except for the swamp, it's not pixel arted, but I got more lands. This is pretty cool. I actually like getting lands. So that was nice. I can't go this way, correct. Let's just head out of here. Nope. Let's head out of here over here. Oh no. I guess I can't say a ton, but I don't know. Because, I mean, some of these matches end up being close. But at this point, I don't know. Maybe I should take off some equipment and make this hard mode for me. And just, you know, have closer games and me just winning because I can get out mana really quickly. You know, that's like one of the reasons people don't like Soul Rings. Edit. Is it Ventura? Black. No, it doesn't. Play Vincent. I miss playing Vincent. Let's unequip the map. Let's unequip the Traveler's Amulet. Jace's hoodie. Well, unequipped it. Let's put in the armor. That's fine. Keep the boots on. Extra movement speed is nice. And also, we're not really playing artifact creatures. We got some, but, you know, we're not playing all artifact creatures. So I don't feel bad having it, because I don't feel like it's a super advantage. The bow is really good, but I don't see myself taking the bow off. Because again, talking about, good lord, can I beat some doppelgangers? Talking about having the bow, I actually don't know this deck. It's been that long. Auto, reroll. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Get rid of that and that. Okay. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna play our tap land. Tapping our bow, and then ending turn. We're gonna get out a tap land. We'll play a Badlands, Mox Jet. We're up to 3 mana. Can't do anything with 3. Let's attack with the Solomon. Right, they're gonna get down a morph creature, which they're gonna unmorph immediately. We could get Riku out. Yeah, let's do that. Riku down. And we'll end turn. Steal. Tap 1, tap her, move a counter from okay. Good lord. Alright. Hit me for 3. Terminate's really not good on those guys. Let's attach the bow. Attack for 1, see if they block. They don't. They're at 46 health. Alright, we're gonna end turn. They're gonna morph. Good lord, they got a 3rd one out. I get a tap land, that's good. Because now I can get my paladin out and my angel. I don't want to terminate because there's better things to terminate. Oh my god, they got a 4th one out. Good lord. Alright, Bayou down. Let's get out our angel so we can start having a blocker for all this crap that's coming at us. Let's attack with Solomon. Shoot this guy. I don't block. Alright, I have a blocker now that can kill their guys, so they're not gonna attack. Good. Let's do Screwdriver. 1, 2, 3. And Paladin. And then let's power up our Angel. Attack with the Angel. They might double block. They don't. Good. We'll end. I got 7 cards in hand. Yeah, see this 5/6? That'd be good to blow up. Alright, so my turn. I have 6 mana. Protection from blue and white. We're gonna play this. And we're gonna draw a card. And we're gonna attach this for free to our angel. And we're gonna go to attacks. Power up Riku. We're gonna attack with our angel. And we're gonna do 2 damage here. Blowing that up. We get to draw a card. End step. We're gonna play a land. And then we'll end turn. If I can copy that sword. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Attack me for 5. I don't care. They're not. Could. Alright. Let's copy the sword. Okay, let's attach the sword for free. Attach to Riku. Let's play Underground Sea. Can I just get everything else out? Protection from green and blue, yes. So for the green and blue protection, he's now unblockable. I could get out another sword, or I could get out Ezio. Let's get out another sword. Draw a card. We got our assassin, we'll play him. And we'll attach this sword to our paladin. And then we're going to go into combat and attack, attack, and attack. And then we get a bunch of stuff. Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to this thing, and it dies. Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to this thing, and it dies. Then we get a wolf. They discard a bunch of cards. And then we win the game. Yay. That was close. Well, I mean, that was dangerous, I guess I should say. Destroy any 2 lands. Oh, it's the doctor. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. David Tennant. I might have to get off this deck. Because it's got too many lands for me to play on hard mode with. Alright, we'll end. Does that do black? It does not. That stinks. Alright, they already got a morph guy out. Good lord. Let's get the headquarters down. And then we just can't do anything else. So we'll end. They're gonna hit me for 3, yep. And then with 2 mana, I can't do much, to be honest. I still don't have a swamp. Let's get another bow out. So that way I don't have to discard. They're gonna hit me for 3. Okay. Let's just play this. I know it's kind of worthless playing now, but that's fine. I'd rather play it than discard it. They're gonna get 2, 3, 5s or trample out. Good lord. We get another tap land. We can't do anything with because it's not a swap. They're hitting me for, oh my gosh, a lot. I've lost this game. I tell you right now, I've lost this game. Alright, 4 mana available. Let's Endless Water. So 2 mana available. Let's get out our assassin. And then we'll attach our bow to the assassin and we'll end turn. They, what? During your upkeep, if you do not control at least 1 keeper of this, deals 3 damage to you and attacks this turn if able. Okay. So they're down to 6, so if I survive, which I barely did, I could potentially win. Maybe. I give him... Oh, that's a band, not film. I could give him double strike. That's not gonna help. 6 mana. Well, here's the thing. They don't have a keeper. So they're going to take 6 damage at the beginning of their turn and lose. So we'll just end turn. Yay. Good lord. Yeah, I can't keep using this deck. Without nothing. Let me re-equip this stuff. Is that the hive ward? No. Map, equip, back. Okay. Let's fight a doppelganger. Who are 5 and 5 against. We get all the lands this time. And you know what? I'm going to pop this amulet and get me a plains. End turn. I'm going to play the plains. I'm going to get me a knight out. There we go. They're going to destroy my knight. That's fine. How do they do that? Oh, cut down. Okay. I'd rather they use cut down on my knight. Ooh, I forgot they're using my deck. That's an issue. Buy you out. Would that help me? Yes, I could get Squall out. So buy you down, play Squall, and then end turn. I need to shoot down their Marauder with my bow. So let's do... Okay, let's do the bow here. We got 2 mana available. We could play our artifact lever and then play a tap land, and that's it. Let's do that. Play the tap land, get our artifact lever out. Attack with Squall, shooting down the Marauder. Okay. We got our own Marauder, so that's good. Let's play our... Let's play that, because I think I could play Helm. I can't. And then we're going to Alpha Strike. Shoot that for 1. And then... They're going to take all the damage, so they're down to 7. They're going to get out the Samurai Swords. Alright, so we'll do that. And then... Do I have anything? Destruction? No, I don't. Let's get our Samurai out. Let's get our Warrior out. We can't. Let's attack everybody again. Shoot this guy for 1. They take 1 damage. Alright. I lose my artifact lever, but they lose both their creatures. They're going to get a 4/4 Blades Master out, which is now a 6/6 Trample Haste. Which my Marauder can't really do anything about, to be honest. So they're at 4. Can I just do... Yeah, I could just Alpha Strike, and I'm doing enough damage anyway. Why is it invalid? Oh, crawl space. Ooh. They can't block flying. So let's do that. They lose their guy because he got powered down enough. With our Marauder, we're going to play our Swamp. We're going to play Super Soldier, our Assassin. And we're going to attack for 6 and 2. And we'll win. 23 gold and murder. Well, we're going to fight this Master Blue Wizard. That's a lord. Alright, they're gonna start off with if any spell is played, counter that spell and sacrifice this. So the first spell to be played during the game is countered. Keep this hand. Play of Plains. End turn. I want to get out another Plains. Pop this. Give me a Plains. They're not going to play anything. Of course not. Why would they? Alright. Let's copy our bow, which is going to get countered. Then we're going to get our Paladin out. And then we'll end turn. I'm going to attach our bow for free now. Oh, they just bounced my dungeon map, so never mind. Let's get out a tap land. Let's get out the dagger, which got countered, or sit back to my hand. Alright, we'll attack him for 2. So we'll at least do some damage. They're getting another island out, and then they're getting Black Vice down, and then they're getting out Howling Mine. Okay. Okay, so Terramorphic Expanse. Can I play her? Yes, I can. Let's play her. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2. Now we have 2 mana of every color. Let's get our dagger out. I get to draw a card. They get 2 saplings. We're going to attach that to Helm. And then we're going to attack with Helm. And then we're going to flip the dagger. We'll get 3 mana of any color. Let's get our dungeon map back out. Dungeon map back out. And then we'll end turn. I'm going to take damage from Black Vice, draw a card with Howling Mine. And then we shall... can't be blocked by creatures 2 power or less. Let's get that out. Actually, cancel. Let's do Dark Ritual. Let's get this out now. Let's get our Marauder down. Let's get Pride out, or Ocelot. We're gonna make our guy unblockable. And then we only got 1 mana available. So we're gonna equip this for free here. We're gonna make him unblockable now. And then we're gonna attach the bow as well. And then we're gonna pop this to get out anything. And then we'll attack for 7. Shoot that for 1. They have to take the 7, so they're down to 17. Artifact creatures land your opponent's control come into play tap. That's fine. Board wipe, or just bounce everything. Is that what just happened? Return all creatures to their owner's hands. Yep, they bounced everything. So I'm going to take a lot of Black Vice damage. Yep, and they get 2 of them out. So yep, I'm taking 10 damage. Good lord. Let's get her back out. 1, 2. Alright, so now my land's tapped for any color. We'll get our Paladin back out. So let's get him down. And then... let's get out the Marauder. And can we ask for Told? No. Let's get... Nope. I have no mana available. So that's it. Alright, so we'll end turn. Draw a card of Howling Mine, hit me for 2. And then they're going to destroy everything. Return all permanents to their owner's hands. Okay. This would be a great time to have a tower. Good lord. That's annoying. I could get the Ocelot out at least. Alright, so let's do that. Let's get our Ocelot out. And then we'll end turn. We gotta discard a lot. 11 cards. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's 11. 7, 8. 9. 10. 11. Okay. We're gonna get an island down and get Black Vice out. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Good lord. Forest. Get our elf out. So now our land's tapped for everything. Attack. We get 2 cats. There we go. Alright, they're gonna do Howling Mine again. Black Vice damage. That's fine. We'll get a land down. We're gonna get out our Paladin. For 1 mana, we could do nothing. So we're gonna Alpha Strike. Hit them for 5, and then we're gonna get 2 more cats. Awesome. Alright, they're gonna triple Black Vice. So I take a lot of damage. I only have 8 health left, so I gotta get rid of stuff now. Or win the game. How much damage am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm doing 9. So if I do 2 more damage, I win. Wrecking Ball. Talking about doing 2 more damage. Ooh, I don't have crud. That won't get me to 3. No, it won't. That stinks. Land. Hope for 2. Yep, I need 1 more artifact out. So I'm going to take a lot of damage next turn. Let's Alpha Strike. We'll gain 1. And then we just got to hope for the best, basically. Return that to my hand. Yep, I think I lost. 5. Yep, I lost. Yeah, see? Just I sit here and say I can win, and then I lose. We're going to go heal. Let's heal up here. Go. We're gonna head back. And fight in there again. Gosh, that bouncing was annoying. Let's fight him again. Although if he could give me some Howling Mines, that'd be pretty sick. Birds of Paradise. 2 Birds of Paradise. Let's keep this hand. They're going first. We're gonna pop our amulet. Get a forest. They're gonna play the Mox Emerald or Mox Sapphire and lose it because it's the first spell of the game. So that was kind of dumb. Right, and then we'll play the bow on our bird and enter. Alright, and let's get out another Bird's Paradise. Let's get out a tap land. I have 2 mana available. Let's get out our Knight. And then we'll end turn. Okay, they're not getting any land, so that's great. 5 mana available. We can go ahead and get him out and just start attacking. Let's do that. Oh, he's gonna get countered. Okay, attack for 2 then. And then they're not gonna be able to get anything down except this. How they get this down? Whenever you cast an artifact creature, create a 1/1 Thopter. Meaning you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost. Oh, they got As Foretold out. Oh, As Foretold is bad. I don't think we have a way to get rid of As Foretold either. That's not good. They're a problem, and they only have a 1/1 out, or 1 creature out, 1 land. But yeah, let's see. As long as equipped creature spells top of the library has 2/2 and vigilance. Edward Kinningway. I can't play him. I can. Let's get Edward out. Attack for 2. They're gonna destroy it. Okay. That's fine. They're gonna get a Thopter out. Ooh, they're gonna get a Assembly. Alright. Bad for me. Alright. We can get the Bone Sabers out. Might be our best option. Let's do the Bone Sabers. Let's attach the Sabers. Or not. Oh, he's only a 5-drop. That's how I played him. Alright, let's get our equipment lever out and we'll attack for 5. They're gonna take the 5. I get a treasure token. That's good. They're gonna hit me for 1. Okay, and then they're gonna get a 6/6 construct out. Good lord. Alright, let's get our paladin out. Let's get a copy of our bow out. We have to draw a card. Let's play our axe. And we get to draw another card. Let's give this. Let's cut down Short Art Creature. Okay. How much mana do I have? 1, 2 mana. I have 2 left. Alright, let's cut down this guy. And then that leaves me with 1 mana. So we're going to attach our pick to our equipment lever. We're going to attach both our bows to him. And then we're going to give our sabers to Edward Kinningway. And then we're going to attack with both of them. Deal 1 damage. Let's get rid of this. There we go. So he's gone. We get a treasure token. Good. They take all the damage. And I get another treasure token. So I'm up to 3 mana. So I can terminate something if I need to. This guy is the one creating the things. Okay. The constructs. we're going to terminate this guy. So I'll take 1 damage, that's fine. And then let's play that. Draw a card, play our Mox Jet, play our Wrecking Arm, draw a card, attach our Wrecking Arm to our Paladin, and then attach our 2/2 power up to our Paladin, and then we're going to Alpha Strike without the Birds of Paradise. We're going to do 1 damage here, 1 damage here. Get rid of both their things. So that guy's only a 2/2 now. They'll block 2 creatures and lose the game. Awesome. Howling Mines, please. No Howling Mines. Okay. Well, dang. Alright, we'll get these. We get another Life Amulet. We do not need. But I guess it's one I had, but then I got removed and I didn't replenish it, but now I don't have to. So that saves me a few seconds of typing in a word. We get a Stormcrow. Alright, let's fight this blue wizard. Another master blue wizard. And we're going to keep this hand. I'm going to play an island and get a Black Vice out. And turn. We're going to take some Black Vice damage. We take 4. Good lord. Savannah down. Use Worldly Tutor. Get whatever we want. What is going to help right now? Paladin would be great. Actually. I think. Let me look at my hand again. Yeah, Paladin would be great. Let's do Paladin. Pure Steel Paladin. Where are you? I don't know if these are in order by... Oh, they're in name. Okay, so P, Pure Steel Paladin. Let's get him out. Or get him in our top of our deck. Then we'll end. As Foretold's up to 2. We're going to take some damage. Alright, let's do Amulet, pop. Get a Plains. Play the Plains. Get our Paladin out. Hope he doesn't get countered. He does not. Good. Let's equip the bow to him. Then we'll end. As Foretold's up to 3. They're going to get a Scientist out and get a second Black Vice. I'm taking 6 damage a turn from Black Vice. We'll get a Mountain down. Let's get our bow out. Now we draw a card. Let's attach our bow so we can shoot down their guy. Beginning of your upkeep, if you have 4 more creatures in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, I have Plains and Forest available, so I can do nothing. We'll attack, shoot this down. They take 2. They're going to get Howling Mine out. I'm going to take 6 more damage again. And get a ton of stuff. Dark Ritual, actually I have no swamps. So, Sword of Hearth and Home it is. Draw a card. Attach the Sword of Hearth and Home. Attack for 4. I'd get a land. I want to get a swamp. Dark Ritual, yes. Let's get a swamp. And then we're going to Dark Ritual. I have 4 mana. Let's get out that. And then we'll end turn. So that's going to help relegate our damage from the Black Vices. We only take 4 this time. I think that was more than I took before. So that's annoying. Can't play that. I can't play this actually. I got green. So let's do green, white, white. They're gonna bounce it back to my hand. We can't play this. I was hoping to have a third mana. There's nothing to terminate. Oh man, this is bad. Alright, attack for 2 again. And that's it. We have to get rid of cards now. Let's get rid of Parallel Lives and our Assassin. Okay. We're gonna have third Black Vice out. I just lost. Yep. Good lord. Alright, we're going back in there. We need faster hand. So we're gonna do this again. And we're gonna play much faster. And this is a good hand to go fast. Good. Glimmer Void out, Angel out, end turn. Alright. Savannah down, we're up to 3 mana. Let's get Riku out. Attack for 1. I take the 1. I can't do anything about it. They're gonna get 2 guys out. We're gonna shoot down this one. We're gonna play that. Attach the bow. There we go. And then we can't do that. Let's make a copy of the bow. Let's attach the bow again here. And with 1 black, we'll play that. That got countered. Okay, should have countered everything else. 1/1. There we go. Alright, they're gonna bounce Riku back to my hand. It's annoying, but I can still play. Alright, let's attach the bow to our angel. And let's attack with our angel. Just gotta go as quickly as possible. Alright, land. Let's get out Riku. Let's pop our amulet and get us a mountain. I don't think I can play it. I cannot. Alright, we're gonna Alpha Strike, shooting down their fairy. We're gonna get an assassin. Cool. They're down to 10. As Foretold's up to 5, and they got 3 mana. So let's mountain, cut down their guy. Let's get our assassin out. And then we're gonna Alpha Strike. And hit them for 8. And then we're gonna get 2 assassins. That's awesome. And then we're gonna get out our Squall, shoot down this guy. Oh, that's a creature. Oops. Alpha Strike. Shoot down your guy and win the game. Yay. Why no Howling Mines? I want Howling Mines. Alright. We got 10 minutes. We could probably fight 1 Doppelganger Lord in 10 minutes. Potentially. Spectre. That's an angel I've been using a lot in Arena. Let's fight this one, because the other one, if I beat it, I don't get anything. But if I beat this one, I get treasure. That As Foretold is just annoying. Artifacts land to your opponent's play come into play tapped. God. It's so annoying. Alright, keep this hand. I'm going first. Let's get our cleric down. Oh, it comes into play tapped. I forgot. End turn. Let's pop this for a swamp. We're gonna get a volcanic island out and get an ocelot and a assassin. Cool for them. They attack me for 1. Oh yeah, my land's coming to play tapped. Cool. Savannah down, cleric out. Cleric's tapped. It gets a 1/1 power up. Okay. I'm gonna have to shoot the ocelot. Hit me for a lot. Good. That stinks. Alright, let's play this. I have 3 mana available. I really need to shoot the ocelot. So I'll do that. Now let's get out our turtle. Okay. Now we'll power up our guy. Will attack. We need to shoot down the ocelot. Good. So now they can't get a million tokens out. They are going to hit me for a lot. Yep. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to swamp down. I have 4 mana. Man, I wish I had 5. I could attach the sword. Hydra's Growth. It's Hydra's Growth or Cleric. Because that's going to get insane. We're going to shoot the Birds of Paradise. Alright, let's power up the Cleric. Attack with the Cleric. Shooting the Birds of Paradise. They take 5. I'm at 18. So I gotta be careful. They're attacking just with the 3/2. Okay. I got a 9/9. I got 5 mana, so I can do the Sword of Feast and Famine now, but he's green. Or he's got a green power up, so that's gonna be bad for me. Let's get out our Marauder. No, we have no planes. Whatever deals damage. Create a treasure token and you cast an instant or sorcery. Let's do that. And let's attach it here. Let's attack for 12. Shooting down their cat. They're gonna block with the cat, that's fine. So I'm slowly getting rid of their stuff. I didn't get a treasure token, unfortunately, so I can't get my Marauder out. But I can block their assassin and kill it. So let's do that with our Death Touch. Hydra Strength, they're 21/21. Mana Confluence out. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that. Get an assassin with Death Touch. Let's see. Let's get the Marauder out. Nope, not till next turn. Let's get our assassin out. Nope, I don't have blue. Let's get her down. And then we'll just get out an assassin with Death Touch. And then we'll attack with our 21/21, shooting down their Ocelot. The horse is going to block it and die. Good. Oh my gosh. Destroy target creature opponent controls. Yep. That's awesome. And then they killed my... Oh, they didn't kill my Planeswalker. Alright, let's activate the Planeswalker. Let's do... After one or more tokens you control, do combat damage to a player. Create a 1/1. Let's player sword. Let's attach the sword. I don't think I could do both swords. Mana Confluence. No, I only got 1 mana available. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, we can attach the bow though. And then we can shoot him for 1. They're gonna block with their paladin. So the paladin dies. And then they're gonna exile my assassin. Cool. Oh great, and then they're gonna hit me. They're not gonna hit me. Okay. Game's having pity on me. Let's get our Marauder out. Let's get our assassin. Nope. Let's get out our rooftop. Nope. Let's get that down. Let's attach here to here. Let's attach here to here. That's all my mana, so we'll end turn. Our guy dies. My sword gets a counter. They're attacking with 1 thing. I can't block them because I don't have 2 creatures. Okay. So now, player tap land. Rooftop bypass. Let's equip this. Red, white. I can't block flying, so let's equip it to him. Let's equip this for 1 to him as well. Then we're going to Alpha Strike. Let's kill this. They're gonna block the 6. I'm gonna get an assassin. Oh, that didn't matter. Nope. Because comes into play tapped. Okay. I lost. Yep. Let's go heal. Good lord. I got stuck on some rocks. Let's get away from that guy. We're gonna go back. And we're just gonna end the episode here because it's gonna take me longer than 1 minute to beat a doppelganger. So in that case, we'll see y'all in the next episode. If you can, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll try to beat the doppelganger without cheesing it again. Although if I got another cheese card, that'd be kind of funny. So we'll see. But I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, y'all.